Hello Scorpio, and welcome back to my channel, and this is Anything Spiritual, and this is your year ahead for 2026. So we're going to pull a card for each month and we're going to see what is in store for you. So we'll start with January and we'll go through the months, and I hope you've had a lovely December. Wow, look at you in January. You start off the year juggling everything. Look at that Page of Swords. You start off the year throwing yourself into things, obviously trying to get things done, making your plans. February shows the Three of Swords. Not a card that we like coming out. The Three of Swords can be some sort of hurt or upset. Could involve three people. Let's pull another card out on there and see what is going on. Somebody is not happy with your plans. So January, we have you making plans, Scorpio. And perhaps you go running around telling people your plans. And February, somebody is not happy. You want some sort of new beginning. You want a leap of faith. You want to take up a new path. And somebody's not going to be very happy about that. So obviously, be careful, Scorpio, about who you're telling about your plans. It may be that you decide that this person particularly needs to know. But we do have a situation where in February somebody could be not very happy about your plans. But there we go in March, the Nine of Pentacles. We've got you feeling really sort of secure with yourself, sort of financially, materialistically. You're looking at what you've got and you're feeling that you can reach for what you have what you need to reach for the things that you're going for. You're probably having a good look at everything. Could be to do with this new start. I don't know when the new start's going to be. Just because you're making plans in January and just because it's to do with a new beginning and a leap of faith, we don't know yet particularly when this is actually happening. We just know that you're planning it and you're talking about it in January and February and somebody's not happy about it. Could be fairly imminent in the beginning of the year, but certainly the plan or the idea of it comes to fruition in the beginning of the year. So January, February, we have those plans, we have those ideas. March, we have you concentrating on your finances, looking at what you've got, paying attention to it all, working it out, perhaps reaching for, things that you particularly want to put in place and putting anything in place. April again, we've got a card about you being concerned with your finances. And so March and April seems to be about money, material, financial things, getting things in place, making sure you have what you need. This could all stem from your plans. Let's pull another card over March and April and have a look at that money situation. The King of Cups. You will feel better, Scorpio, if you have everything in place. So definite plans are afoot, definite changes in the leap of faith, and you're doing everything you can to be organised and to ensure that things are there. So again, this is for your happiness. This is for you and perhaps your family and people around you. But you ultimately seem to be the one in control of this. So it's not like you're making these plans because you feel you're being pushed into it. It seems to be plans and changes that you want, Scorpio. But May is quite exciting. Look at that. It's you. Sixes are about settling down after the changes, but you're standing up there and taking recognition. Perhaps people are saying to you, well done, you needed to do that. You needed to make that change. You needed to sort that out. So it's like in May, you're being congratulated and you're being recognised for what you've done. Even though somebody wasn't very happy with your changes back in February, in May, something that you've done And it seems to be settling down after the changes. So it certainly seems that the changes have taken place. The changes have happened now. So certainly the changes seem to be taking place in those first 4 months of the year. And let's have a look what comes out for you in June. So we have plans, we have ideas, and we talk about you being recognised. And then guess what? June we have some more changes. You know, we thought the changes take place in the beginning of the month, and perhaps some do, but it's not going to stay there, Scorpio. It's like things settle down a bit. Perhaps things just settle down from the plans. Who knows? But it's like when things settle down, then in come the changes. So for some of you, there could just be, you know, the set of 2 lots of changes here. The one earlier on with the plans and then the one again in June. For others, it could just be that things calm down from the idea of the plans and then the changes happen in June. Like we said, they're general readings. They'll resonate with people differently. But don't be surprised if you're changing more than one thing or making a few changes next year. And certainly all of them happening in those first 6 months of the year. But July sees you again settling. It sees a calming. It seems you feeling happier. And the stability is coming in again from the changes. So July shows things settling down, things balancing, particularly around your home life. You're certainly feeling more connected with people as well in July. So as things calm down, relationships seem to be getting better with other people, possibly family members, possibly friends that you haven't seen for a while that you sort of reconnected with. So you're settling down in July from the changes, but also bringing in reconnections and friendships, possibly from the past, possibly from, a while ago. So you're seeming to be a lot happier, calming down and reconnecting again. August. We've got that Knight of Wands. We seem to have an opportunity coming in here. Excitement, change, something coming along to sort of, upskill things again. We've just settled down, we've just calmed down. And wow, something seems to ignite here and start up. Is this a new opportunity? Is this a new relationship for some of you? So watch out in August for new beginnings again, new opportunities. They seem exciting. They're bringing the colour in. So something new to start with. Sometimes people can get jealous of these sort of new beginnings around you. So just watch out for that as well in August. September is the Emperor. So that's a month where things can be about sort of the father figure of the tarot. The Emperor could be about you sort of taking charge and saying, right, we've got a lot of changes going on this year, a lot of sort of instability, calming down, then changes again, then new things again. So Scorpio, 2026 is not going to be a quiet, slow year for you, is it? You're kind of taking the bull by the horns and you're going for it. You're making changes. But September sees you making sure, again, that your world is safe. Your world is secure. You step back and go, right, I want to make sure we've got everything here. For some of you as well, there could be things around Dad in September. But it seems to also be the month where you are sort of stepping back and taking charge and taking control of your life again. Because, it's exciting, these things happening. October, money changing hands. Money coming and going. Obviously, when new opportunities come in and changes come in, this could come in at a cost. And we saw you in March, April time paying attention to money. So don't be at all surprised if these changes somehow have links to money, because we have you in September again. New contracts could be coming in, new payments. Sometimes when you change things, you know, the payments don't start straight away. If it's a change of jobs, the new money's coming in. The Hermit card, going within yourself, having the answers, seeking the truth. Sees you going more into yourself. Perhaps you're just making sure with yourself that you've done the right thing with all these changes you've made. Perhaps you're thinking about other people and the changes that's gone on and things that's happened and said. But October seems to be a month of reflection for you. November, sorry. November is the month of reflection, the Hermit card. So September was about you taking charge, being dad. October was about the money, the changes. And November we have the Hermit card in there. December again, more opportunities, more possible changes to the way you think, the way you do things. Wow, Scorpio, your year next year just doesn't stand still. You've got changes, you've got settling down, you've got new things coming in, you've got you taking charge. We've got money coming and going and changes certainly regarding money. We definitely have a possible change of direction there, but we certainly have opportunities. If there's anything you want to do in your life, Scorpio, it seems that there's several times next year where those opportunities could come in. It could be March, April time. It could be July there, or it could be September, October time. But we definitely have opportunities, even December with that Seven of Cups. There are several opportunities next year for you to make changes, to go for the things you want. So this is absolutely insane, Scorpio. So many changes going on for you, so many opportunities. And you certainly want to take them because you start the year off making these decisions, making these changes. And people won't be happy, but it looks like you're doing it. You're going for it. You're making the changes whether they like it or not. Your monthly reading for December's already out, and hopefully that brought you to this. I hope you've enjoyed your year ahead for 2026. Don't forget to comment below and let me know if this has resonated with you. Like I say, some of it will, some of it perhaps won't. So let me know, come back. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. Commenting and subscribing always helps the momentum of my channel. And in the description below, I'll put a link to my sister's channel, Mind's Eye and Inspiration. She also releases monthly videos.